morning, family, and happy Thursday. Today, this is going to be something different. I know I usually do a reaction on my Jazzy life, but today I want to do reaction on Liv's life. Yeah, that's a big shocker, but I need to say this, and I'm not finna criticize her or put her down or none of this. I just want her to listen to my story and everything. And this may affect a lot of people in some ways and stuff, but I just want to put this out there to her, and I hope she watches this. I don't know if she'll watch it or what. It's up to her, and I hope she listens to it because uh these guys that she meeting, she need to slow down. I know that you get it all like this girl and everything. We all get it all like this with the when it comes to the men's and stuff. We want a. I know you still hurting and grieving over Gerard, and you trying to fill that empty space in you, trying to fill that hole up. It's gonna fill up sooner or later, Leah. But you got to slow down, boo. You got to slow the roll down with these men because these men are very manipulative and they will use you and dump you in a heartbeat. It's all out for one thing, to get their name out there. They know you're a big time YouTuber, and that little young boy, he was a little too young for you, baby. He was a little too young for you. He wasn't only. There's some young ones out there that like older women and stuff, but that one right there, then he gonna ask you, can you pay his way to come see you? Oh yes. Now he's spilling his tea about you, and you spilling your tea about him. But if he would have came out there, you would never know what was gonna happen. And you got to think about your three babies first. Your three babies comes first before anything. That's why I've been trying to get to Jazz about her kids comes first before a man. But what I wanted to talk about is me for a second. I want to tell you something about me. What I went through, and some only people that really knew about it was my niece. I don't know if I had said this already, but I know I did a story time a while back about my rape. It was this, excuse me, it was this young man. I was standing these projects. It was called Lamar Terrace in Memphis, and at that time he was a cute little red hottie that he worked it over there in the Marteris, and he used to flirt me because I was a little small petite young lady, and I just knew I can just get anybody I wanted to because of my body, because I was a cute little small petite person and stuff. And at that time, me and my boyfriend, the children sperm donor, that's why I call him, was on a break at that time. And so he was flirting with me, and I was flirting back with him. So he wanted to go on a double date with me, him, and his cousin, and his cousin's girlfriend. So I said, okay. So at that time, they had picked him and his cousin picked me up. I got a funny instinct, but at that time I didn't think about. I wasn't listening to my instinct like I am now and stuff, because they came to pick me up, both of them, and I asked him, where's your cousin's date? That he said she was gonna meet us at his house. So I said, I paused for a minute, but I went on and got in the car, and we went back to his cousin's house, and me and Michael, we went upstairs. Yeah, it was a stupid thing for me to get in that car. Yeah, me and Michael, we went upstairs, we watched TV, and we had sex. As Michael got up and went out the door, I was finna get up and clean up and take a shower so I can get back dressed. But as I was finna get up, his cousin Curtis came in. Yes, I can remember this just like it was yesterday, because it still hunt me and stuff. This is part of this. Is this stuff still haunts me and everything? And I asked him, what was he doing in there? What did he? Why was he in here? And he said, it's my turn. I said, your turn to do what? He said, it's my turn to have sex with you. And I said, no, it's not, baby. You're not going to touch me. He said, yes, I am. And he said, you don't give me what I want, we're going to leave your black ass here. And you're going to have to find your own way back home. Knowing I didn't know where in the God we was at. Because it was nighttime. And I didn't know where we was at. And I was, because I was not paying no attention where we was at. So I was scared and I was begging him to not to touch me. I was pleading to this man to don't touch me. And he's saying that if you don't, we're going to leave you here. And I was saying, please don't leave me. He said, oh, well, if you don't want us to leave you, you got to give it to me. You gotta have sex with me. So for me to go home, I had to have sex with that man. So I laid there while he got on top of me crying and stuff, letting this man have sex with me. And I was so messed up. I was so mad. I should have listened to my guts, but I didn't. Because I was so happy to be going out with that guy. Because I thought he liked me and stuff. But he didn't do nothing but use me. Him and his cousin, if there was his cousin, they both took advantage of me. They did. They took advantage of me and stuff. And when I got through, I I didn't clean myself up because I was in shock. I put my clothes on. They made me get back in the car, and he dropped Michael off first at his house because I was in the back and I was praying to God, and I was praying. I did not watch where I was going, where we was going, or nothing. I was just praying that they didn't do nothing to me, because what they did to me, and I thought they was gonna kill me or whatever, because they raped me. They raped me and stuff. And I prayed until that man got me back home. I prayed all the way back to my sister's house, because at that time I was living with my sister. And then when I got back there, he gonna give me his number until I call him sometime. So I took the number, and when he pulled out, I threw it away. And I knocked on my sister's door, but she wasn't there. I knocked and I knocked on, because that was close to early that morning and stuff. I didn't know where she was at or nothing. I don't know why she didn't answer her door, and I didn't have a key. So I went to the next door neighbor's door, and he answered, and I asked him that I'm locked at the house. I don't know where my sister. He said she went to the hospital because she wasn't feeling well. So I asked him, can I stay there until she get back home? He said, yeah. So I laid on his couch, and I was like, I didn't get no sleep. I haven't been asleep. I was just like in a zone. I didn't call no police. I didn't call I didn't call nothing. I just wanted that night to be over with, to put it out of my head, because I was scared that nobody wouldn't believe me, because I got in that car with those two guys. Like, I blamed myself for getting in that car. I blamed myself for going and for trusting that man and stuff, for trusting him that we was going on a date. And while I did not know I was the date for both of them. They raped me and ran a train on me and stuff. So the next day I called my niece, my best friend, and I told her, can we talk? And she said, yeah. So I went over to her house. I got away over to her house, and we went walking, and we talked and stuff. And I told her what went on. I told her, don't tell nobody. Don't nobody know about this. And I asked her, can she please keep this a secret, because I'm ashamed what went on. And at that time, everything started messing up with me and stuff in my head and stuff. And she kept my secret to this one. She's dead and gone now. But she kept my secret. Didn't nobody know about my secret. But about a month later, I came up pregnant with my child, my firstborn. And I was scared and I didn't know what to say. And my mom, they asked me, my mom them asked me, was I pregnant because the way I was acting and everything. And I told them, no, I'm not pregnant. I said, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not pregnant. And my sister took me to the clinic to get a test done. And I was pregnant. I was a couple weeks pregnant, about almost a month pregnant. And I had to go back home to my mom, yes, I was pregnant. So I had to think of a lie to tell them who the father was. So, because my mom wanted to know who the dad was and stuff. So I had to tell them it was the sperm donor that I got now, the children's father, the sperm donor. And so I beat them to the punchline. I contacted him and I asked him, can we talk? And he said, yeah. So he was the second person that I told this to, that I had got raped by them guys and stuff. That I had got raped. They set me up and stuff, and they raped me. And I'm pregnant now. And I'm pregnant by one of them. But I believe it was Michael's. I don't know. But I believe it was Michael's. And so I asked him, can he say that he's the father? So they won't be questioning. My mom now won't be questioning me because she knows if she questions me, I'm going to give in and I'm going to cry and I'm going to tell her what went on and stuff. So he lied and said, yeah, he'll be the father and stuff and everything. So they asked me who the father. I finally went on and told my family who the father was. It was the dad is now, the sperm donor. And then nobody else know. And when the baby was born, when I got far along, I still had Michael's number. I threw Curtis' number away, but I still had Michael's. And I called him and told him that I'm pregnant. He gonna like, B, that baby is not mine, B. You don't know who the hell you talking to. So he hung up in my face. And so I didn't say nothing else. So I just let it to be the children's father. That they think my oldest son thinks that that's his father. But when he was born, he came out looking just like him. I guess because he irked my nerves so much and he drove me crazy. That Darius came out looking just like him. That's his twin. They are twins. And so when he was born, I brought the baby over there to see him and stuff. And my sister and they came over there too to see him, to see Marvin. And they looked at him and they looked at that baby. And they like, God, Jesus, that's that boy twin. And I was like, thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus. That this baby came out looking just like him and everything. The skin color, everything. I say, boy, so we kept that secret and he put his name on the birth certificate and everything. And then after that we had got back together and stuff. But I didn't know he was going to turn out to be abusive and everything. He turned out to be abusive and stuff. And I had 2 more kids by this abusive man. But, Liv, what I'm trying to say is, be careful, baby. Be careful. Because I done been where you're at now. I done did with several men hopping from bed to bed to bed to bed and stuff. But I couldn't take it. It's not worth it, baby. It's not worth it. Because the men's only thing they gonna see is you is a hoe. You're easy access. And love yourself. Love your body. That's all I want you to do is love yourself. I know you say you love yourself, but messing with all these different men is not loving yourself. And I saw your live last night. You said you met another guy and stuff. Slow down, baby, before you get a disease. Slow down before you get something that you cannot get rid of. Just slow down, because I don't want you to be in my predicament and some guy take advantage of you and rape you and hurt you. You got 3 beautiful babies to think about. They need their mommy. They're dirty out somewhere doing his thing, but nobody cannot replace their mommy. Daddy cannot be mommy. So what I'm saying is slow down, baby. I'm not criticizing you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not putting you down. I just want you to take your time and slow down. That's all I'm saying is slow down and love yourself before you let a man come into your life. A real man, not these little thug bums that you got to take care of and give them money. Because them things right there, they ain't worth it. The only thing they want to do is mooch off of you. Look at your girl Jazz. She taking care of that bum over there that's ruling her house. Don't let nobody else come in your house and rule your house. You the queen of that castle, baby. You don't let nobody else come in that castle and take over. And don't let nobody mess you up. Because there's some men out there that want to mess you up and tear you down. I done learned my lesson. I'm 50 years old. Gonna go turn to 51. But I done learned my lesson. And all about these men out here. There's some good ones out here. Yeah, it is some good ones out here. But it took me a long time to find my good one and everything. But just be careful. Just be careful. And stop bringing up Gerard. Because Gerard to move on. Please move on. Let Gerard stay out of your mouth. Let Gerard stay out of your mouth. He got who he wants. If he try to come back, you don't need him. Don't take him back. I know you might will, but just think about it. You are a beautiful young lady. You are a very beautiful young lady. They need to respect herself because you got 2 cute little girls that's looking up to you. Show them who a real lady is. Stop. I know you want to drop it like it's hot, but stop dropping like it's hot in your own house. That you ain't got to put it on camera and you ain't got to shake it for the camera and stuff. We don't need to see you shaking it for the camera all the time. Act like a young lady supposed to act and show it to your children, show it to your girls because your girls gonna grow up and they're like, okay, well, mommy did it, so we can shake it like it's hot. Show them how a young lady supposed to act and stuff. Yeah, you can be a little freak and everything. All those women got a little freak in us. All of us got a little freak in us, but we keep it covered and stuff. We keep it undercover. And we act like a young lady and stuff. But show some respect to your children and show some respect to yourself sometime and stuff. I know you want to be the boss. I'm the boss too. I got my sign right here saying what I am. I'm the boss. But what I'm just saying is be careful of these men's, baby. Be careful. Don't let them steal some of your joy away from you because those 2 guys stole a piece of my joy away from me. And it still haunt me. I forgave them because if you don't, you'll never get over it. I didn't forgave those guys. I didn't forgave my rapist. I didn't forgave my abuser. My children's father is my abuser. And they are my rapists. And I have faith. And I didn't forgave them. And I'd have moved on. But I never forgot. And I'm still taking it one day at a time. I don't have nightmares no more. They came back and they done hunt me, but because of my schizophrenia, my illness. But I done forgave them. I done forgave them and stuff. So if you don't forgive them, you'll never move on. That pain and that hurt will always be there. And that anger will always be there. But I'm finna end this video. I just wanted to say, be careful, Liv. Be careful of these guys out here. Because it's some real cruel people in this world, baby. And I don't want nothing to happen to you. And I don't want nothing to happen to those babies. So, I'm signing off for now. And I will talk to you guys later. Don't forget to comment, subscribe, and share my video. And I will talk to you guys later. Bye.